For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 17 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 17. I've literally just got back through the door after watching Cambridge United play this afternoon. We absolutely battered Notts County by 4-0, and I'm hoping to kind of take the real life form into FIFA this evening. I'm recording this tonight. You'll see this is going to be tonight's episode. It's going to be a little bit later coming out, of course, but we will hopefully be able to take the real life form and put it into FIFA. We're doing okay this season. Obviously, we're top of League 2 at present by 4 points, was it? No, not 4 points. By a considerable margin. I didn't realise the gap had grown to that much. We are 8 points clear at the top of League 2, 10 points clear of third, and 15 points inside the automatic promotion spot. So I'd like to think that automatic promotion is assured this season. We'll have to wait and see if I go on some sort of dog-awful run, but fingers crossed we won't. We have Barnet to start us off, and then we'll play Bristol City in the FA Cup replay, and I think I'll do a squad report to round out tonight, just to make sure that I can get you this episode out tonight, and it doesn't come out at like midnight, so I can get it to a decent time, and then tomorrow we'll be back up to the regular schedule of 3 games played per episode plus 2 simulated. Of course, we're simulating a couple of games per episode up until we get to the championship. Then we'll be playing every single episode. It's just to ensure that we speed up the process of getting to the higher leagues, to ensure that interest in the series doesn't wane off, so to speak. So we'll play Barnet, we'll play Bristol City, and then we'll have a squad report so we can see who's growing well so far. One thing I did actually want to point out to you before we get going is I've just brought up another youth player to my squad, and he looks like he's going to be fantastic. It's that right back there, Joel Mason, potential of 85 to 94. He's going to be world class. I cannot wait to see how he grows over the next couple of seasons. I'm not sure whether I'll overly train him this year. I just want to see how he gets on till he's at least 17 years old with regards to his own growth, and then we'll contemplate starting to train him, because hopefully his physicals start to improve. We've got a couple of other youngsters in here that have half-decent potentials. Patrick Johnson at 80 to 86, 79 to 85 for George Davis, and 78 to 94 for Kirk Wilson. Physicals are okay, or at least his pace, his acceleration, agility and balance are okay. He's only 16 though, so still plenty of time to grow. And again, we'll have to wait and see how he develops. Currently 54 rated, and Joel Mason's already 61 rated, so I could contemplate using him in the first team already, to be fair. But we're going to leave him there for now, but maybe with Josh Emmanuel's loan running out at the end of this season, maybe we'll move Bradley Halliday up as first team right back, and we'll use the youngster as my rotation right back next year in League 1. Unfortunately, Leon Legg and Connor Chaplin are out injured. Chaplin, you'll notice from the one email we've got here, picked up an injury in training and he's out for 2 months with medial collateral ligament damage. Great, that's fantastic. So we're not only missing a centre-back, but we're also missing one of my strikers who recently just seemed to be starting to hit goal-scoring form. Leon Legg will be back in 2 weeks, but 2 months for Connor Chaplin. So it's going to be a difficult spell for us, especially with so many games coming up. We've got like 4 games in 8 days or something silly, but hopefully we can come through it unscathed, and we'll jump into this first game now against Barnet, who are in the playoffs actually, so it's not going to be easy, but we'll see how we get on. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There was a Ultimate Team episode uploaded earlier on today. There was also a matchday vlog from the Chelsea-Stoke game on New Year's Eve, went up earlier on this afternoon as well, so check that if you missed it. But for now, finally, let's jump into this game against Barnet. Moment to Berry, play that through that gap. Lecco's in, he's got the pace, and a half-decent finish. Got it on target, at least didn't smack it over the bar as he has tended to do in situations like that previously. Unfortunately, Emmanuel couldn't keep that in, but there's the first chance of the game after 20 minutes. I think we drew against Barnet the last time we played them. I seem to remember drawing 1-1 against them when they were further up towards the automatic promotion spots. They kind of started the season very strongly and then fell away around about the end of October, early November time. So we know they're a decent team. Is that a foul? I'll take the free kick. We do have Pierre Mingoya on the pitch, and he scored a couple of bangers so far this season. We'll see if he can have another crack from this. Dunk, there we go. Oh no, it's Navarrete I've got on the right-hand side, not Pierre Mingoya. Oh well, Navarrete has a half-decent free kick. Let's see what we can do here. I'll try and aim it towards that corner. Don't put too much power on it. It's over the wall. Oh, did the keeper save that? I think he did. was headed towards that far top corner. Great save. I like the new angle for free kicks, or like the way the camera stays behind, but sometimes you can't quite see where the ball ends up. Unfortunately there, it was saved by the keeper, and then the header from the corner was pretty poor. Wanted to come in for Barnet after half an hour from Gambin. Whipped in, keeper's come and punched it. It's not got too much on it. Trying to knock it away. That's on target. It's off the top of the bar, and he's going to go out for a goal kick. Decent effort from Johnson. There wasn't much pace on it, but it floated towards the goal, and he's just spun on it well. Oh, keeper tried, but couldn't get there. Thankfully, the bar was in the way. Into Lecco. Give it to Uche again. Luke Berry was making moves on that far side, and he's going to be found here. Luke Berry in the box, and slots it home well. He scored 2 for Cambridge this afternoon, and he's got one here 5 minutes before half-time to give us a 1-0 lead at home against Barnet. There to Lecco again, in through the gap to Uche. Lecco's gone again. We'll slot him in. This is a great opportunity to make it 2. He does that so much, Jonathan Lecco. Sometimes he will bury that. Other times he just gets his foot right underneath it. I barely put any power on shots like that. He's just so hit and miss. He's just not consistent at all with his shooting, Jonathan Lecco. It's infuriating at times. Weston into Nichols. He's rolled me there. It's a decent shot. It's wide of the target, thankfully. That was too close for comfort. Good roll of the defender by Nichols there. And then worked himself some space. Not far away. To Lecco. Navarrette's made the move, but Lecco going to turn inside, then look for Furman again, whose goal-scoring run has dried up. But can he get an assist here? No, he can't, because apparently Uche's left foot is absolutely terrible. He's not scored for me for a while, I don't think, Uche Piazzu. Picked up a goal in real life this afternoon, but not able to get one here. Uche can make that run there, and he has done. Could return it maybe to Lecco here, and Jonathan Lecco. Oh, I'm so done with Jonathan Lecco shooting, I really am. He's just the most inconsistent striker I've ever used in my life. 7 minutes to go, Akpro's just come on. It's a decent delivery, Luke Berry does well to head that away. Oh, and there's nobody upfield whatsoever. Absolutely every outfield player was in the box for that corner. If I'd have known that, I might have been able to chase after it a little bit more vigorously. Tom Champion will spray this out wide nicely to Akpro, who fires wide, only just on the pitch. Has a decent chance for Barnet. Thankfully for me, he missed. We have a last-minute corner. Can we seal the game out with a second goal? Oh, wow. Dean Furman leapt like no one I've ever seen in my life there. I wasn't in control of him. He just rose so much higher than anybody else in the box. Unfortunately, though, we put it over the top of the bar. We are going to get this 1-0 victory here against Barnet. I'm pretty sure the final whistle really isn't too far away whatsoever. God, thankfully we worked that away though, otherwise I might have been a little bit concerned. Tom Champion, there we go, final whistle goes, it's a 1-0 victory and we'll take all 3 points, thank you very much. Right, we had enough chances to see that off, but unfortunately my finishing wasn't the best, but 3 points is the most important thing. Let's see if we can get ourselves through to the next round of the FA Cup now in the replay against Bristol City. Just poke this through here. So I see Connor Newton coming forward, that's going to drop nicely to Osadebe, who could play through Jonathan Lecco, who's in behind here. Jonathan Lecco. Oh, great save by Fielding. See, that time he kept the shot low. He's just so inconsistent. Piero Mingoya will take the corner. James Dunn will try and knock this down here, and he's done well to Ben Williamson, whose shot is also well saved by Frankie Fielding. This is a lovely move. If it ends in a goal-scoring chance, we've done particularly well, and it may well do. Ben Williamson in the box. Williamson, oh, he's put it wide. Oh, we've had 3 really good opportunities in this game so far, and we haven't been able to take any of them. You can see it was on target, and it was headed towards the corner, and it just bent away. Oh, Bristol City have had 2 or 3 shots, but they've been from outside the box and straight at my keeper with no real pace. So I don't think I'll have shown you any highlights of Bristol City attacks so far. They are having some, but like I say, they're just not of any real quality that are worth showing you. So I think the only 3 chances you'll have seen so far will have been my clear-cut ones that, unfortunately, I haven't been able to put away. It's only a matter of time, though, before Bristol City do have themselves a quality chance, and a horrible feeling they'll put it away as well. Oh, great footwork from Marlon Pack. And the shot is well held by Will Norris. Again, not a difficult save for the keeper to make. That's the sort of chance that Bristol City have been creating so far in this game. Like, they're half opportunities, but none are really good enough that you'd say the striker or whoever's hitting the ball should score in that situation. Like, they're just half chances. When the longer they only create half chances, the happier I will be. Lecco here trying to find Williamson, who I tried to hit it first time and couldn't. Frankie Fielder makes the save. Half an hour to go, otherwise we're heading to extra time, which, considering our fixture list, I could really do without. Into Tammy Abraham, heavy touch. Josh Coulson gets the turn in. Finds Osadebe, although it wasn't the best of passes, and Osadebe gets caught on it. Marlon Pack to Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham with the effort, and it's wide of the target again. Bristol City in the first game against them had a number of shots from outside the box. And again in this one, they're having a number of shots from outside the box. They just can't create anything intricate inside the penalty area. They're just not good enough at making chances like that. Patterson played in behind here. Coulson going to close him down. Goes for the early cross. Harry Darling heads it away. Mediolito picks up on it. Give this to Jonathan Lecco. Go quickly back to Mediolito. And Ben Williamson could be in here. I'm going to knock it a little bit longer. He's got the pace. Has he got the finish? The answer is no. Straight at Frankie Fielding. That's going to be a corner, though, with 9 minutes to go. Pierre Mingoya will stand it into the box. Underneath it is Josh Coulson. And that might drop. It hasn't. It's been cleared away. Osadebe will... Do you keep that in? Do I keep that in? Oh, God. I wanted to try and shepherd it out for a throw-in, but he's decided to chest that and give it straight to them anyway. Poke that in front of Colin Newton. Give it back here to Mediolito. Try and get it through there to Lecco. Can I get past the defender? Jonathan Lecco in the box. Oh, he's going to drop to Williamson. He scores in stoppage time. Very, very lucky with how it drops to him. But Cambridge lead at home against Bristol City with barely any time left in the game. Lecco gets round Aidan Flint. The shot's blocked. Williamson gets it under control. Slots it home brilliantly on his left foot. We're going to go through to the next round of the FA Cup. Into the 5th round. We play Newcastle in the 3rd. Bristol City here in the 4th. And the next round is the 5th round of the FA Cup, where we could very well face Premier League opposition for the very first time in this series. We just have to hold out. That's going to be a free kick. It's not over yet. Connor Newton picking up a yellow card. Absolute scenes here late on in the FA Cup. Marlon Pack to take the free kick. It looks like he's just going to dink it into the box. It's headed away by Josh Coulson very, very powerfully. Referee needs to do me a favour here. And he has done. Cambridge United beat Championship opposition for the 2nd time this season in the FA Cup. The fans go mad. I'm thrilled with that. To win it in such dramatic fashion late on as well just makes it all the more special. We had the chances in the game to put it to bed earlier on, but we weren't able to do so. Fulham win 1-0 against Everton. Is that a precursor for what's going to happen in the FA Cup in real life next Monday when Cambridge face Leeds at home? I've beaten Championship opposition twice in this series. Can Cambridge do it in real life? We'll find out. Right, let's go and have a squad report, shall we? So we can see how everybody's growing so far this year. Hopefully you're enjoying this episode so far. If you are, make sure you hit that like button. I think that last-minute win against Bristol City deserves it. Right, squad report. Will Norris, thanks to our consistent training, is now 71 rated. Only 13 clean sheets in 30 games in League 2. I haven't been that solid defensively, but he's still grown phenomenally well thanks to all of our training. As he has 76 diving now, 71 handling. Kicking's up 18. Wow, kicking's not really an important stat for me with a goalkeeper, but he's growing phenomenally well and is our highest rated player, I believe, actually, Will Norris, and one of our highest valued players as well. Josh Emmanuel, I haven't been training him, but he's been growing quite well. I've actually very much enjoyed using him. It will be a shame to see him go back when he's done. Is it Charlton player, isn't he? Oh no, Ipswich. Apologies, Ipswich. I would be keen on bringing him back, but we've just got that youngster. So I don't think we'll need him. I actually called up that youngster to the first team because, of course, we let Greg Taylor leave in January, and I actually need a little bit of cover at left back, so I'm going to call the youngster up. He'll fill in at right back when Josh Emmanuel's rested, and I'll put Bradley Halliday in at left back when Blair Adams is rested. But Emmanuel's up 1. Leon Legg, 31 years old now, but still no decline in his stats, and that's the most important thing. I was slightly concerned that because of his injury, his stats would really start to drop off, but they haven't, so I'm pleased with that. It means that he can continue to be part of the squad moving forward for at least next season, if not a little bit further. Jake Clark-Salter is up 6. I have been training him, and you can tell that from his slide and stand tackle stats. They're going up nicely, but also going up nicely are his physicals. So I'm really pleased to see you know, the stats that I can't control improving as well. It means that hopefully he will continue to improve throughout his time with us here. Blair Adams, 25 years old, not really going up, not really going down, not really doing anything, but it will see more first team football now that Greg Taylor's been sold. Navarrete is up 6 to 68, has the potential, of course, to get into the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Good to see his physicals improving as well, although it might be nice to see his sprint speed and his acceleration start to go up a little bit more, and I would like to see him get a little bit of extra strength, actually. He's valued at 1.4, so that's our highest valued player so far. Been training his ball control and his dribbling, and I will continue to do so, as that's one of the most important things for me with a winger, with my play style. So I'm going to try and mould him to a player that I will really enjoy using later on in the series. Luke Berry's up 1 to 66. One of Cambridge's best players in real life. He has 4 goals and 6 assists for us so far this season. Navarrete has 3 goals, but I've only scored 1 of them. The others have come in simulated games. But Berry's growing nicely. Physical's going up well. Actually has great physical stats. Didn't realise they were that impressive. And hopefully his technicals continue to improve. Furman hasn't scored for a while. Went on a real run of goals at the beginning of the season. But he's got 11 in all comps now in 30 games and only the 1 assist. But still straight into my starting lineup at central midfield. He's absolutely brilliant. Harrison Dunk starting on the left-hand side still, although we have a number of players coming in on frees at the end of this season. He's got 2 goals and 4 assists from his games so far. We'll see his first team football cut a little bit as we head into the new year. Connor Chaplin is growing amazingly. I don't think I'm training him. I can't remember actually, but I don't think I'm training him, and he's going up across the board. Even if I was training him, I wasn't training him in as many different areas as he's growing there. Absolutely brilliant. He's growing fantastically. Up 3 to 66. 7 goals in 24 games, although he did get a hat-trick in one of the games, so it's actually 4 goals in 23 games, which is really not that impressive. 4 assists though as well, which at least helps. Ute's up 6 to 70 rated now. £1.7 million his valuation. I think he's now my highest valued player, with Will Norris being the highest rated. 70 rated, up 6. I am training him in his finishing, and that's 74 now, as you can see, and his shot power is also up 12. I'll continue to grow that a little bit, but I might need to start to concentrate on his ball control and his dribbling, etc., to make sure that his link-up play is a little bit better. But he's very, very strong, and his pace is actually going up nicely as well, which helps. Ute does need to be that little bit faster in real life as well, to be fair. But I love Ute, and a lot of Cambridge fans really, really adore Ute. 10 goals and 9 assists so far this season, so he's chipping in even when he's not scoring. So he's contributed to 19 goals in 30 games, which is very, very impressive. 7.6 average rating as well. Medialito, he's all right. He's pretty decent. Doesn't feel as fast as his stats suggest, but the agility helps. Not really growing too much. Jonathan Lecco, 9 goals in 26 games. He's on loan. I won't be looking to sign him permanently. He's just too inconsistent for me. I really, really am. I love him and then I hate him. It's a real Marmite relationship with Jonathan Lecco. Josh Coulson, no growth for him, no decline for him. He's unhappy. He wants to leave, but he'll continue to be part of my squad. I don't want to let him leave. Bradley Halliday's up 1, and he'll continue to play. And actually, I'll probably make him my first team right back next year, whilst we use the youngster as backup, and then hopefully eventually the youngster will overtake Bradley Halliday as my #1 right back. But Halliday's only 21, so we want to keep playing him and getting him first team experience if we can, to ensure that he continues to grow, because he is growing quite nicely despite only playing a handful of games. So fingers crossed that continues. Connor Newton is up 1 to 64, 2 goals, 2 assists for him so far this season. Ben Williamson I will get rid of as soon as I can in the off season, between season 1 and season 2, and replace him with someone that's far better. He has scored 5 goals in 6 games, and the last goal he just scored against Bristol City is most definitely the most important one of the season so far, not just for him, but perhaps for the side as well. Pierre Mingoya up 1 to 64. A little bit of growth for him, 4 goals and 2 assists. Been relatively okay for us. Hamilton, I haven't trained him, but he is growing, which is a good sign. So when we get Will Norris as high as we think we need to, then I'll start training Shane Hamilton as a goalkeeper. But the fact that he's growing off his own back already is very, very pleasing. Harry Darling's up 5 to 56. So that's good. And he actually had a very solid game against Bristol City. I was very impressed. So hopefully that continues. Osadebe, I've not enjoyed using him, unfortunately. So I won't be following him up with regard to permanent transfer in the summer. Carl Wimet has done okay in the games he's come in. You can see 5 clean sheets in 8 games. 1 clean sheet in the FA Cup 2, which was that game we just played against Bristol City. and 6 assists. 6 clean sheets in 10 games in total. I'm quite pleased with that. As a free signing, we couldn't have done much better as a rotation centre. James Dunn's unhappy at the level of or amount of football is being played, but he is transfer listed and I will be moving him on in the summer because we're signing at least 3 central midfielders on a free. George Maris is out on loan and growing quite nicely. Matthew Foy out on loan and doing dick all. And Leon Davis is out on loan and growing, but not fast enough, unfortunately. So he's going to probably spend a number of seasons out on loan, if not eventually get sold. But that is the situation. That is the situation with the squad right now. We got some prize money. That's good. I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. There we go. John Mason has accepted the contract. Fantastic. He's now going to be called up to the first team. New date of 14th of February. No, that's going to make it even more. That's going to make it even. That's going to make things even more congested in the transfer list. The fixture list. Sorry, Lee Brown. He's all right. He looks decent, but we'll call our interest there. We obviously can't do anything till the end of the season anyway. So what's that do to the fixture list? Oh God, just doesn't get any better, does it? We've got Rochdale now, and then 2 days till Morecambe, and then 3 days till Colchester, and then 4 days till Barnsley in the FA Cup. So we've got Barnsley in the round of 16. More Championship opposition. Or are they League One? No, Barnsley is still Championship, aren't they? Or did they get relegated? I genuinely can't remember. They might be League One, actually. I'll have to check. I'm not sure. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And I will see you next time.